Whoopsie daisy, you can't imagine you. Hello, and welcome back to Colorless Oranges, where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, Cindy Hyatt Cinderella, Cindy that girl. And today we're talking choosing me. I know I go in and I usually tell you the definition right away, but I am going to go through it all with you right now. I have a lack of direction. Where do we get our direction from? Our inner self. Our younger self, our inner child, is usually the voice that's guiding us to go to the next thing. It's the one telling us, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm scared of that, Treating your inner child like you are the parent and soothing them helps a lot, to have that kind of dynamic with yourself. Part of me truly doesn't feel like I deserve more. The other part of me wants the entire world. And the part of me, the young Sydney in me, who, has had all the issues and whatever, is scared of growth. And that's where you kind of have to combat that and tell them, listen, we've been through worse. We can get through it, It's about the fact that you don't want to go through it. I'm in a liminal space. I'm in a gray area. I don't want to do anything, but I want to do everything. And I'm filled with so much that I don't have the desire to eat. I don't have the desire, nothing feels fun, right? Everything is lackluster, grayish. I think it's the running away or not paying attention, not listening close enough, not being tethered with myself. I feel like a lot of the times we know what we're supposed to be doing and we choose not to do it. I know that during Lent, we're supposed to be doing stuff to get closer to God, right? It's not about choosing something small to get rid of, It's about choosing something that's going to help you get closer to God. For me, something that would get me closer to God, and what I believe is God, is procrastination. Doing what I want to do. I don't know what it is that is scaring me or halting me or keeping me paralyzed. It's indecision. I know it's I'm stuck in this way of I don't know what to do exactly. I had a conversation with my best friend that kind of sparked something in me. Again, I feel that hunger, that yes, let's get out into the world and let's get this thing going. I'm always somebody that has something going on. I usually I have things, I'm doing things and I don't feel so constricted. And genuinely, the lack of financial stability has halted my life. I don't feel like I can plan anything. I don't feel like I can think of anything. I don't feel like I want to do anything. I don't feel like anything makes any sense. And every day I wake up with this, and I think that my body is just it's these are my feelings and this is my body. It's disconnected. Normally we're like this and you guys see me cry, you guys see me scream and angry and all of this. But right now, being such I'm gonna just get up and go get it, to not having that ability anymore, it's I'm really starting from scratch, When I lived in the city, I was able to, oh my God. Okay. I had to get it out, right? I had to figure out a way how I was going to make more money, right? I had quit my job where I was at. And then a couple months later, I needed to get a job because I was all by myself and I needed to do everything. And there was options like becoming a bartender, which obviously that's really not in my personality to do, but it was a thought. Like a genuine bartender. I'm not talking about maracas. I'm talking about really, anyways, I don't know. Some way, somehow, I know I needed a car. So I got a car. right? And the way that I got the car was really insane. I didn't have the money really. Like I had the money, but I didn't have the money. Turns out I did have the money because I ended up getting the car I wanted, but I didn't have the money. And I just did whatever it took to get it. I wasn't afraid, you know? Whereas right now, I'm in the same predicament type of thing. Like, I need a car. Like, I genuinely need to get up and I don't know why I know why I'm scared. I lost a lot of things and I don't want that same thing to happen again. Can there be a video that I don't come on and cry on? Oh my God. Financial instability is truly my biggest opposition right now. It's like the bane to my existence. And it's like I've tried to do anything and everything that I know, and that's it. Like I there's like a glass ceiling. And I'm somebody who like I'm always pushing everybody and you can do it, everybody. Let's go. I can't. Like I can't push through. I think I've been battered so much lately that it's just impossible. It doesn't feel good like to be in this situation. Like I'm just looking around and everything's just like, is it ever gonna end? I don't need a solution that is like, oh, did you apply here? Obviously I've changed my resume. I've applied to a billion places. I've gotten hired at places. I just don't want to work there because they're not paying enough. You know what I mean? I know I wasn't meant to ever work for anybody. You can just, whether you believe in my birth chart, my human design chart, the life, everything about, like, I was just never meant to be making somebody rich. And the question is, how do I make myself rich? And not having the financial, oh God, is she from Florida? Not having the financial security really like shoots everything to the ground. Because I have no time. My nervous system is not regulated at all. Like I genuinely can't sit down and tell you like, here's a master plan. Here's like what I am doing to become rich. Like I have no ideas. And this is me being open and honest and like not looking for a solution from you. I'm just expressing myself because I need to hear myself. I feel like I'm going around certain situations and I feel like I've been like kind of gravitating towards one situation because I don't want to face like the real truth, like about what's really happening with me right now. And what's really happening with me is that I'm like losing it. Like little by little, I'm losing it. I'm losing sight of the end goal. Sure, I want to be a lawyer. That's definitely going to happen. But that's 3 years from now, maybe 4 years from now. You know what I mean? Like I can't do another day like this, let alone 4 years. I'm going to lose it. We can always blame society, whatever. These are all problems that I'm having with myself. Anything that's around me, it's not really that. It's really just me. It's not my environment. It's me. We can blame this and that. We can say, oh, Trump did this and, oh, your environment and your parents should have had money saved for you. And la, 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 la. At the end of the day, it's just me. And it's extremely shameful for me. I am fighting a lot of shame these days. Just because I know better, you know? So I expect myself to do better. And it's just, it don't work that way. You know, it's funny. My mom always said, like, she parented us like a different parent because we were all different kids. And I never really understood that, you know? Like, I would always tell her, like, oh, but, like, you don't do this to them and you did this to me or whatever. Like, maybe if you had done that, it would be different with them. The more I tell myself, like, you really a dumb ass girl, like, you're not doing anything, which I know we're not supposed to be hard on ourselves. We're not supposed to talk bad on ourselves. I'm not saying I believe these things, but these are the processes and these are the things that go on in my subconscious where it's like, I'm not trying to beat myself while I'm down, but it's also like, let's go. Like, figure it out. I want to get to the end of the destination. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this liminal space. I don't want to be in this, like, what's next phase. I'm really sick and tired of the what's next. I know us Geminis is very like, oh, we want stability, but then we hate stability. So fuck a routine and like, let's keep pushing to find this and do that. I think it's craving something that is stable with new in it, if that makes any sense, right? Like when I become a lawyer, it's very much like, okay, it's the same thing often, but it's completely different stories. I'm helping different people, you know? I don't have to worry about how am I going to pay this and where's the money going to come from this, you know what I mean? Like, and this brings me to the thing that I've been harping on, that I've been talking a lot with my mom, trying to just figure out like what it is that's actually bothering me in this situation and why I keep bringing it up. I and you and I should not be looking for anybody when we are in periods of our life that we do not like. Everything that we are going to get is going to feel like misalignment. I am not looking for anybody right now. I'm not trying to date anybody. I'm not like actively on any apps. I'm not, even though like it's not even I'm not even talking about Hinge. I'm talking about people on Instagram and TikTok think it's like this is a dating app. Just because you see what I look like every day and like we are not dating. But anyways, I'm not doing that. I need to come to a place with myself where I feel protected. Because yes, I know things such as men are supposed to protect, and like that's something that I am actively looking for in somebody when I am trying to date them, if that makes sense. I'm not looking for it right now because I'm not looking for anybody. But when I do want to date somebody, those are the things I look for. Like just things that men should be doing anyways, should be protecting and all of these things. But where I'm at right now in the scarcity, in the lack, in the, I don't want to say woe is me, but I don't know what to do. Anybody that I meet is also going to have that same thing. I'm going to recognize them and I'm going to want to be with them because that we feel the same. I've said it in every single episode. I don't know how of a listener you are, when you started listening to me, but in every episode, I talk about this one thing. Just because you and I are going through the same thing does not make me feel better. I literally don't want... I wish we weren't going through this. I wish there was a solution. I wish I had something to help you. Like, I don't want us to be going through this. So it doesn't make me feel better. I don't want to meet a partner in which is going through the same thing I'm going through. I don't care to feel seen. Like, okay, sure, listen to me and understand me, but like, help me fix my problem. I don't want to just talk about our problems. We're both going to be two broke ass fucking people talking about problems. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. You can give me anything else. I don't want financial instability. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay? I hate this. I genuinely do. So therefore, that's why I'm not dating. That's why I don't want to date. That's why if it's a constant, like a thing and I'm sure. But if it's not, then I'm cool. Like, I'm so good off of it. It don't gotta be nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna feel I don't care. Cause I feel like with the most recent person that I went on a date with, it just threw me off whack. Okay. And I was on a course and the course has just disappeared. Literally. I can't even remember where I'm going to next. Like, I feel this, like, not emptiness, but there's like a void here. And it's really just the basic things like rent, groceries, bills paid. Like, I'm not even talking about the part after that. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save me. Everybody's like, Jesus is coming. No one is coming to save you. And the quicker you get to know that is the better that you will feel. It sucks. Because I know that if I am in a predicament where I can save people, I will. And that quality is just the worst quality to ever exist ever. Empathy is a lack of boundaries. Check out that episode if you ever want to get some clarity, because there's no way. I would help people, and that is a part of things that I've had to like kind of outgrow and kind of like just recollect myself, in the sense that I can't give you anymore. I don't have anything to give. I think I've been stripped of everything, of all my opportunities, because I just kept giving and I wasn't getting any for me. So it left me here with nothing, which I don't have nothing. I have everything. Literally, I was like to myself a while ago, I was like, damn, I wish I had a mixing bowl. I have a mixing bowl. I had one and I used it yesterday. And I was like, wow, I really have everything I need. Like, genuinely. And it brought me so much calm. Like, I was able to just, have fun in my own space with my own time. I love my job, but like I've always said, the financial part isn't there. So how much do I really love it? It's fulfilling. I love helping. I love creating, but it's not feasible. And I feel like this is a conversation I've been having with myself for like three years now. It's like anything that I used to do before, like, no longer works. I got a degree, doesn't work. It's like that currency doesn't work here. You went to school and got what? A master's degree? Oh, okay. Boring. Like, what? What do you do? What do you do with your degrees? What do you do with your experience? Like, I'm really trying to move forward. So I don't want to date somebody and pick the wrong person, because at this very moment, the things that I want, if you can't give them to me, I don't want you, right? And, these are like my non-negotiables. And majority of the things that I want, everything is non-negotiable. I'm not going to tweak this. No. I'm done playing like leveraging and stuff like that with myself. Like, I used to be that way and I don't want to be that way anymore. I want the things that I want, the things that I need, the things that help me, the things that support me, the things that push for growth in me. That's what I want. I don't like to stay stagnant. And yeah, I was willing to settle somewhere that it would have been bad, but I didn't. I didn't settle. That's the thing. That's the whole point. Like, I'm talking about, oh yeah, I could have settled, but I really did not. Because if I did, then I would still be in that situation. So therefore I didn't, right? Okay, great. Yes. I figured this little trick right here of like moving this little piece back, because it was really bothering me right here. Like, it looks straight, and so like now you could see like the curls and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a really nice question that was sent to me yesterday at 10:24 a.m. and I haven't taken it off my notification screen. My phone's been on D&D for the last 2 days. I haven't worked the last 2 days. We're having a snowstorm. But yes, the question is from Amanda, I believe. It says, how do you stop being a people pleaser? That is something I really struggle with and always feel like I need to buy so much for people to earn their love. Number one, thank you so much for the question. Genuinely, like, if you want to make me happy, just ask me a question. I love being asked questions. It's my favorite thing ever. Choosing me kind of looks like me asking myself questions, right? Like, we're getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting to the pinpoint of all our problems. So I'm asking myself these questions, like, what is it that's really bothering you? And what am I so scared of? I'm scared of being kicked out of my apartment. I'm scared of not making it. I'm scared of being in the same predicament in 20 years. I am terrified, and I don't want any of that. So these are the questions. But anyways, back to you, Amanda. How do you stop being a people pleaser? I think I stopped being a people pleaser by choosing myself. And shout out to this episode. I didn't even mean to do that, but genuinely choosing myself. I've now seen, because the last person that I was talking to, kind of, I seen it in them. So it really helped me see this. Being a people pleaser is high key a form of manipulation. And you might think I'm crazy because, oh, like how, if I'm doing this to make them happy? Yeah, you're manipulating the situation. You're doing something to make them happy. But no, I'm pretty sure you're not doing it out of malice. I feel like you're doing it because you want to be loved and you want to be chosen and you want them to want you, you know, like making yourself available for people and just being there all the time. Sure. Okay. Choosing yourself, right? I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, girl. I have had many people tendencies with everyone around me, every single person. I want to feel loved and accepted and chosen by everyone all the time. Like the people that I care about. I don't care about the people at my job or something like that. Like, I think I still struggle with it. I think I only struggle with it with one person, and it's definitely my mom. I feel like, not that I want her validation, but I just want her to be happy. And I don't like to deal with her like annoyance. I don't like to hear my mom being annoyed. It really just bothers the fuck out of me. It's the worst thing ever. Like anybody else could be annoyed and I'm just like, okay, cool. The moment like my mom is like that, I'm just like, ah, I get really annoyed. So to try to avoid that, you know, it's like, I won't drive like this and I won't play this music, you know, and I do things for her, right? But it is people pleasing. And I feel like the way I stopped doing it with other people, like boyfriends, and shout out to you for saying the buying stuff, because genuinely, if I like you, I'm buying you the world. I'm giving you literally, if I like trick for trick, like what are we talking about? I could literally meet you today, and if I fall in love, I'm buying you stuff the next day. Like I want to send this and that. I remember one time I had bought like all these things for this person's car. I was like 19. Bought shirts and colognes, and I was 19. I mean, I had a great job at the time, but I was out here balling. But it was to prove myself. I realized I was proving myself to this person. Like, I get money too. Because the person was a get money kind of guy. I'm like, I get money too. Like, you're not the only one. Like, what are we talking about? But I also wanted them to be happy. But I realized you don't have to buy somebody's love. And you know how I realized that? Oh my God, this is so crazy. Thank you for this question, because like it's really bringing a lot to light to me right now. I had one best friend, right? This best friend, I would buy them everything all the time. I bought their love pretty much. They would say otherwise, and maybe it was otherwise. Maybe it was because they really saw like there was a genuine connection between us and we were real best friends or whatever. But I bought them everything, okay? I got a new best friend. This other best friend, I ain't buy nothing for. Genuinely. I haven't had the money to buy them nothing. And what do I give them is my time and attention, my help. I listen to them. I support them. I'm there. Nothing material has ever really been given from me to her. And she's still like my number one, you know, like she still supports me. She's still there for me. She still cares and loves me and all of this stuff. And like, I never had to buy her anything. Of course I want to give her the world. I would love to, but just because she deserves it, you know, not necessarily because I want something from her, like validation or love or anything. Like I want her to be happy. So I would buy it for her. But it's really crazy because I now seen like I don't have to do those things to be loved. I don't have to buy somebody something for them to love me, right? These people just love me for who I am. And I had to lose it all really to see that. To find the purest people that are in my life right now, because genuinely the people that are in my life right now are like extremely pure. They might be a little whatever, but they're so pure, and I didn't have to do anything but just be me. I didn't have to, do anything at all. Like at all. I don't have to go to clubs, and I don't have to buy this, and, I don't have to do anything. And I'm heard, I'm respected. They think about me. They plan things with me. I don't feel bad. Like both of these people that I'm talking about now, like all the people in my life, everybody has a car but me. Not once did I ever hear, oh my God, I got to pick you up. I got to do that. Never. And that's really like the kind of purity that I was looking for. And you can't find that when you're out here just giving to people. Because like, do they want you for you, or do they want you for the things that you're giving them? I know people can't buy my love. I know there's been many people who try many times to like, here's money. Take the money. I don't love you because you pay for my stuff. Oh my God. If it was that easy, I'd be happy. It's not that easy. I'm not an easy girl to please. I mean, I might be because I like McDonald's. And that's my truth. Okay? That's my truth. I love McDonald's, and I don't care I don't care. I don't care. Oh, well, it's processed. And I'm allergic to fruits, people. I was never meant to eat that kind of stuff. What are we talking about? No. I love me a McChicken with cheese, some French fries. Ooh, them new tenders that they got, love. Absolutely love them. The soda, great. I also do the high C orange. That's kind of my vibe too. I like an Oreo McFlurry. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, Amanda. I hope you realize that you don't have to do anything for people to love you. And why, you might ask, like, why do I have to not do anything for people to love me? What makes me so special about me? You're just you. And there's only one Amanda, literally, in this whole world. There's only one of you. Unless you're a twin, but then still, this is still just one of you. And that quirkiness that you have, or that intelligence, or just everything that's about you, there's just one. That's what makes you unique. You do not need to pay to be loved. Then it's transactional, and it's not even pure. So the love is pure, not transactional. The value that I have for myself is the peace and happiness that comes from within. The lack of attachment that I have to a lot of things. Yes, I have some attachments. I'm not going to say I don't. I have attachments to my family. I love my family. Listen, if whatever, I don't care. I'm going to have attachments to my family. And let it be the one thing that hinders me. You know something, actually, can I talk about something with you? We sit here, right? And we are earthly beings. If we was meant to be a different way, like that spirituality tries to really take us. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. I'm drinking soda. I needed some kind of a drink, but I didn't want water. It was too bland, which is weird because I love water so much, but I needed something. I can't drink coffee because I already had a cup of coffee, and then I'm not going to drink wine because it's too early in the day. Like, I'm not really a wine drinker by myself in my house anyway, so I wasn't going to do that. But anyways, this is very important to me. So I hope I'm going to say it correctly. If we were supposed to worry about the spiritual side, I feel like it wouldn't be difficult to get there. So I think that we need to focus on being here and being present. And I think that is the only way to live a happy life, is to be present. It's not worrying about your calendar and what you're doing in 3 weeks, in 5 months, in 7 years. It's not worrying about that. It's worrying about right now, today. We cannot change the past, and we cannot do anything about the future. We can do things right now, today. My financial instability has shown me things can change from the minute to the next, right? And having that understanding, you kind of, I don't want to say get cocky, but you kind of understand that, oh, I don't really got to do too much. I don't got to do this. I could just chill for a bit and something will come, something will happen. No, actually, you need to worry about today. Yes, there are things in our bodies, there are programs in our bodies that can help us that, you would consider spiritual, like your intuition and stuff like that. These are things to help push us forward, to get us to where we need to be. But I'm not necessarily sitting here saying like, oh, like trying to talk to your higher self and this and that. Like there will be subtle hints. Like, I don't know. I feel like we just got to get our heads out of the clouds and just focus on being here. And like that anxiety that you feel could be eradicated if you're just here thinking about right now and not yesterday, and not just think about how you feel. Ask yourself the subtle, simple question of, how do I feel? And I hope that if you are, because this is how it worked for me. I realized like, oh, you only love me because I'm doing stuff for you. That hurt. That hit me like a ton of bricks. That was one of the episodes in this podcast series that I have here, Colorless Oranges. Shout out me, man. That hit me like a ton of bricks. Like it wasn't genuine. So understanding that, coming from, my camera died along with the fact that it stops recording after 30 minutes. Before this one dies again, we all have issues with choosing ourselves and loving ourselves. And I feel like finding the way to create a foundation within ourselves can help us in our external world. Being good with you means you're not picking people out of scarcity. You're not picking people to love you and doing all of this stuff that you should be doing for yourself. So the biggest thing is, if you are struggling with anything, really, it's time to take time to look inward. However that looks. I know sometimes we can't just like, oh, I can sit back and just chill for a bit and like reflect. I know we all have jobs and like we can't really do too much. And by the time you come home, you're tired and you don't want to do the work and whatever. You got to want it bad. You got to have something in you that tells you, I got to do this for me. And like you're depending on you and it needs to get done. So choose yourself in every single option. I don't care how selfish this is. And I'm never the one to tell anybody to be selfish, but genuinely, something's gotta give. And if that just means you're not doing stuff because you feel like you have to, because people are telling you that you have to, or they're making you feel bad because you're not doing these things and whatever, you figure out what is best for you, and you don't let anyone else take your inner voice and your voice from you. Rebel against everything that you do not like. See maybe where the lesson is, but definitely just try to heal. I know that I've always wanted to be chosen by certain people, and it never worked. It's never happened. Choosing me, though, kind of showed me why I wanted them. I wanted them to fill voids that I had for myself. I wanted them to partake in my world, in my little, or my big mind, my imagination. I was looking at potential. I was looking at things and la, 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 la. And you know what's funny? Certain things that I wanted these people to choose me for and why I wanted to be with them, whatever, they really don't even possess these things. Right? Like if I wanted a man to protect me and I wanted this one to choose me and he doesn't have the capabilities of protecting me. Or maybe he does. Maybe he does. Anyways, it's all misalignment. I want the people that don't want me, the people that I don't want. Well, damn. Again, another interruption. My car was out of storage. Point is, choose yourself, find yourself, love yourself. Understand that there are certain voids within us that will never be filled because they're not meant to be filled. You are supposed to feel that hunger. There is no amount of food that's going to fill that hunger. I promise you. The void that your dad left you, no man is ever going to fill that. The void that your mom left you, no one is ever going to fill that. What you're looking for in other people, try to find within yourself and help yourself. Accept yourself. Accept the things that are in your reality right now. And then you can make changes to move them forward. I accept this low level paying job. I accepted it. So I'm now moving forward. But it's hard to make change when you don't know what to change. Okay, so name it. Oh, I'm never drinking soda again before a thing. Name it. Change it. Name it and change it. Name it and change it. Name it and change it. Name it, then 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 change it. Get low, get low. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question. You ain't gotta buy nothing for nobody, okay? And if it doesn't help, if you're not buying something for you, don't buy nothing for nobody. That was one question. Somebody else asked me another question. It says, can you talk about how you deal with self-doubt in the next podcast? What's up, my guy? Self-doubt means that you don't believe in yourself. Great. I don't really know. I think we can develop that in another episode because this one is extremamente largo. There was something that I did want to talk to you guys about lastly at the end of the episode. Faith should be conscious, not automatic, right? Okay, great. Choosing participation in life instead of drifting. Be here, be present. What am I resurrecting from versus what am I actually leaving behind? Great thought. Incomplete love is the most addictive kind because your brain keeps trying to finish it. When we don't put an end to certain things, it just keeps going and going and going, and it'll run havoc in your life. Watching something meaningful rot quietly. Think about yourself, right? When you love yourself, you're like, oh my God, my little pretty little girl. Oh, meaningful, me. Watching myself rot quietly. Like my brain, I can't. Like I cannot ever go back to being how I was, how angry I was. Sitting in this anger because I knew I wanted to say things and I just didn't have the space to, and I didn't have the people to listen to me, and nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody cared about what the hell I had to say. Because I was just like, I'm always right, but just not right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying the stuff that I should be saying, but you can't understand it because you're not in that time space to listen. So try not to let yourself rot, right? Like if you got some mold on you, let's go. Let's take it off. Let's keep moving forward. Let's try to help ourselves. Art is destruction, not construction. I saw that in an episode of the hunting party where they said art is destruction, not construction. And I was like, it sparked a lot because art is so many things, right? But in deconstructing all the things that our parents helped us believe as we got older, and the things that we saw in life, and the fake ideas and the things that we've made up in our mind, that's so beautiful. And I think that is the beautiful part of it is the deconstruction, which then means it's art. So breaking those ideas down, coming up with new things, saying new things that like tear down, like for example, let's say I have no space right now because I really don't have space. I just had to deconstruct, right? Destroy the footage that I had on this SD card in order to give you this, which I think that is so beautiful, right? Like letting go, cutting off, taking off, removing. It's so beautiful. That's art. Okay. Don't get into something you don't want because in the end you'll always leave. And although it might work, sometimes the expectation doesn't make the rule. That's really my motto for everything. If you already sense something and you don't want to do that thing, don't do it. Because in the end, number one, you're going to hate it. You're always going to find a reason to latch on to that one thing, to find reasons like, oh yes, I knew I was going to be right. Right. If you don't want to go work somewhere, the best one is, oh, I don't really like him. Like he's this and that, but I'll just try it. Whatever. Fuck it. No. Because in a couple years, you're going to be like, oh, like the whole entire time you're going to be like, you see, I told you. He'll give you the ick. Oh, how he comes out the shower, what he's wearing, what he's doing, who he's talking to, what he's saying. Like anything will give you the ick. And your mind will constantly find reasons to support your original thesis. Your thesis was he was ugly. You're always going to think he's ugly. You know what I mean? You're going to end up like wasting time instead of just listening to yourself the first time. That's what I mean by like listen to your intuition. Now, there's other times where like you might feel like you're having anxiety or you're feeling nervous, but that's really like excitement because it's something new, you know? And yeah, I bid you a beautiful, amazing, good, phenomenal day. I thank you so much for wanting to better your life and be a colorful orange. I thank you. I see you. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, right? Because, you know, we like videos that we like, and we comment on videos that we like, and we subscribe to channels that we like. Thank you. Yes. You're amazing. Have a beautiful, blessed week. This video was not edited at all because I don't have Final Cut Pro anymore. So if you're watching this, there was no cuts. I'll see you and you in the back soon. Yeah. Oh, let me give you guys your little... Oh, I can't do it anymore because it's already... I was going to do it from the beginning, but I can't. Okay, bye. Bye. All right, bye. Bye.